Good morning, everybody. RV living with the geezer, and I'm out here in at the city park in Boyd, Texas, fixing to start my walking Sunday morning, and it's a beautiful day. It's about 64 degrees, and I think it got down close to the upper 50s last night. I woke up in the middle of the night and opened my windows up, and it was really comfortable. Everybody's still sleeping in there at the house at the raised Wright ranch. I hadn't seen any activity, so I made a little breakfast. I normally have my same oatmeal concoction in the mornings, but being Sunday, I usually do something different, and I wasn't a whole lot to choose from this morning. I had 2 eggs left and a piece of thick cut bologna. So I scrambled 2 eggs and fried up that piece of bologna in the cast iron skillet. It turned out really good, but yeah, that was it. So I guess that's probably quite a bit of protein right there. So I'll get out here and do my walking. Back here in the back, there were some people walking up in the front of the park, which is, I'm glad to see that. Sure can't blame it on the weather not to be walking today, you know. But yeah, then let's see, I haven't put a video out in a couple days. Just been doing a lot of volleyball hauling around and watching, and you know, with the girls. And then the end of this week is Thursday is when I go down to Bernie. Friday I get to have my big procedure, so get that over with. And then the next week I turn around and go back for my 55th class reunion. So yeah, this week I got a couple nights in the Motel 6 there in Bernie. Cheapest place I could find is still $100 a night. Just crazy. But anyway, whatever. My old buddy Larry out in Fort Davis always says, it is what it is. You know, when you can't change something, it is what it is. Yeah, I miss that old boy. He was in a few of my videos. I rode with him one time, a couple times, and I remember we just made a big old loop out there and stopped at the Marfa Lights viewing area, and he was driving. It was in his truck. I did some videos, but yeah, boy, they usually cut this grass out here on Fridays, so it always looks really nice for the weekends. They do a good job, those guys that work for the city. It's a city park. Boyd, city of Boyd. Yeah, I've always sort of migrated to the smaller cities, or towns actually. I remember when I first got married, and we had Brian and Kim, and then Calvin came along. San Antonio started, the kids were going to school there in districts out of north part of San Antonio, and it started getting a little bit too big, so we moved to Bernie, where I went to school. We were out of town, and then Bernie started getting too big, so that's when we built the house up around Sisterdale. So I've always just kept migrating sort of to the west. And then I've lived in Comfort, and then further west in Kerrville, and then way out west, I got out there in Fort Davis and Alpine. Bought a house in Alpine had it for a few years. And So I've just sort of always tried to get away from the crowds, it seems like, which I don't see anything wrong with that. There ain't no crowd out here this morning, guys. This back part of the park. You know, I think a lot of people don't even realize that this is part of the park, that it's even here. Because it's the road past past the front part of the park over there where the walking loop is and the playground and all that stuff. The road just comes down and sort of dead ends into the ball fields. And I bet there's a lot of people that, you know, when they first move here, which there's a bunch of them doing that right now. But I bet they don't even know that this is back here, this part of the park. And I hope they don't find out, actually. Yeah, I've told y'all all this before, I think. Used to bring Blanca back here, and I can just turn her loose back here, you know. She loved it. She'd run around, sniff everything, investigate everything. Let's see if this is where those longhorns hang out. I saw them. I didn't walk yesterday. I missed my walking yesterday. They belong to this farm place right here. They're probably hanging out over there in the barn or something. I don't see them out in the field this morning. Isn't this exciting? Yeah, this is one of those just touching base, call it just touching base video. You know, just checking in. Like I say, I hadn't done video in a few days, and just not a whole lot going on, but when I take my little trips here, the next end of this week and the end of next week, I'll do some videos. I'll try to show you some different parts of some different towns on the way down there. And I think I'm going to take Highway 16, which is really a peaceful drive, because you know, I'm in no hurry going down or coming back either way. This time, Thursday, it doesn't matter. You know, I can't even check into the motel till 3. And then the procedure's the first thing Friday morning, which I am very glad of. Do it and get it over with, you know, because you got to be fasting all day. You can eat breakfast on Thursday morning, and then that's it till after they get through with you on Friday. So you can drink stuff like Gatorade, and it just can't be a purple or a red. So, you know, it has to be, the object is to have your innards clear so the old doc can see what's in there. So, all right, guys. I don't even like talking about those deals. I just like it when I know it's over with. Guess we'll be talking to you later. We'll get some walking done. Happy Sunday to everybody. Hope everybody's doing great, and I appreciate you watching my videos when I put them out. We'll be talking to you later. Stay blessed, stay positive, keep your health. Have a beautiful Sunday. Bye-bye.